is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
And guys, by the way, it would be great if you could support that stream today. Reason being, the last few weeks when I've done my React show, the streams have been pretty dead when it comes to support. Like, nothing happens. Like, I'll get, like tips and stuff beforehand on the podcast. When we head over there, there's, like, no contributions. Now, that channel, I make absolutely nothing on the videos. I want to clarify this. There's no ad revenue to be had on that channel because all those videos get claimed every single week by other, whoever I'm watching their content. Even though you think, well, isn't that a transformative work? Yes. Shouldn't that be protected under fair use? Yes. Is it? No. All the videos get claimed on YouTube and I lose all ad revenue on it. I make nothing on those videos. It's the revenue from the members and the revenue that I make during the live streams that actually makes that channel profitable for me. So if you could support today's DSP versus the internet stream with just a super chat or a membership or a gifted membership, that would be tremendous and would help a lot. At one point that channel was actually doing really well, and then it kind of calmed down, but I would like to, build it up slowly if possible. So if you enjoy the React stuff and you're over there today, please support if you can, okay? Oh my god, that was disgusting. This was announced this morning. So people opened Twitter this morning, and they were all getting error messages, and the error message said, data rate exceeded. Data rate exceeded. Cannot read, data, so no one's Twitter was updating. It was just a bunch of error messages. And everyone's asking, well, why is that? Well, Elon Musk posted up about it this morning. Get this. It was intentional. Because he's instituted new changes. Listen to this one. You're going to love this. To address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we have applied the following temporary limits. Verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts in one day. Unverified accounts can only read 600 posts in one day. And if you made a brand new account, you can only read 300 posts in a day. Let me get this straight. I just want to be sure I'm understanding this. Right? Twitter is a social media website where people are supposed to be able to express themselves freely. Freedom of speech. Post up news articles. Post up widespread opinions. Information. It's supposed to be a place where humans can have this brain trust of interaction, right? That's the point of Twitter. Social media. But you're limiting the amount they can fucking use it in a day. Does anyone see the ginormous amount of hypocrisy here? Freedom of speech, but limiting the amount that you can use it in a day. That would be like saying, your favorite website, you can only use it for an hour a day. Then you're kicked off the website until tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? What am I, 4 years old? Are my parents looking over my shoulder, monitoring my internet use to tell me I'm using too much Twitter? Sorry son, get off the site. What the fuck? Right? And the worst part about it is, guess what it is? It's censorship. It's absolutely 1,000,000% censorship. So if you use the website too much early on in the day, you can't read anything on the site later in the day. You're completely out of the loop on anything going on social media because Elon says you used Twitter too much today.
Oh my god, he's drinking salt.
It absolutely is censorship, is what it is. It's reversed, because you're thinking, well, censorship is you can't say what you want to say. Well, in this case, you can say whatever you want, but no one can fucking see it, because they're all limited to using the site. You understand? So, yeah, it is censorship. 1,000,000% it's fucking censorship. This guy is nuts. He's the richest moron I've ever heard of in my fucking life. He has run his business into the ground, and why is he doing it? Do you really think it's because, oh, we need to address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation? No! He's doing it because he wants you to become a fucking premium user. He wants you to pay for the little blue check mark and become verified. Then you can read 10 times more posts in a day, right? That's why he's doing it, to make more fucking money. So, it's absolutely ridiculous. You can't use social media as much as you want. He's limiting you like a dad or a parent telling you, you used too much today, sonny. Come back tomorrow. You have to balance your life and not just be on the internet all day. Well, what the fuck? What if Twitter is something you use for your job or your business? Fuck you. Oh, okay. No, Elon, how about this? Fuck you, you fucking idiot.
Oh, you're gonna get salt. It's, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Really? I can't believe this guy is so rich and so stupid, but people keep giving this guy money. He's an asshole. He doesn't care about his site. He just cares about fucking people paying for the blue check mark because he paid too much for the business and he has no way to make his money back. He fucked himself because he's a moron. He's so busy running into the business with a sink in and saying, hey, let that sink in. Yeah, it did sink in. It's now sunken in. You bought the site, you don't know how to run it, you're an idiot. We get it. We've seen the changes over the last 6 to 8 months of how bad the site has gotten. We noticed how bad it is and that you don't know how to run a business. Yet you're the richest guy on the planet. It's pretty interesting, isn't it, how dumb people are to keep giving you their funds when you don't know how to run anything. So, for me, this is just, really stupid.
My angry old man rant has now ended, and now we can get back to regularly scheduled content here on the stream.
I'll tell you a brief story because you'll get a good laugh out of this, okay? Stuttering Craig tried to contact me in June. Are you ready for this? Now, keep in mind, I want nothing to do with him or the side-scrollers ever again. I already made this abundantly clear. I'm done with drama. I want nothing to do with any of this. I'm done with it, right? I want nothing to do with any of them. I just want to do my own content for my viewers. He contacts me, he says, I want to do, my viewers told me I should do a challenge set. You and I should play Street Fighter 6 together. And what'll happen is, you'll play it on your channel and I'll play it on mine. And we'll have our own viewers support us during the set. Now, I don't play Street Fighter 6, but if you want to do this, I will practice, and then we'll do this big hype set against each other. I'm not kidding you, he actually sent this request to me. And I'm sitting here and I'm reading it, and I'm like,
what the flick? What? What?
this has got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever experienced in my life. Have I not said time after time, I want nothing to do with them at all. I'm done with them. I've moved on from drama. I want nothing at all. And I'm reading it, I'm like, just seriously think about this, alright? I'm not a Street Fighter player, first of all. But I have a background in Street Fighter, right? As I told you guys, I was going to dedicate a lot of time to get good at Street Fighter. Craig doesn't even fucking play Street Fighter. Why is he challenging me to a Street Fighter set?
Anything for this, right?
What? What are you talking about, right? It's like, what? Who would want to see this, right? My viewers don't want to see this. Why the hell would anyone on my side care about me beating up Craig in Street Fighter 6? Because you know that's what it's going to be. Me beating the shit out of Craig in Street Fighter 6 because he doesn't play Street Fighter, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how exactly would this benefit me? You want to know what would happen? My viewers would be like, why are you doing this? Why are you wasting our time? You're beating up a scrub who doesn't know how to play the game. You're wasting everyone's time. There's literally zero benefit. No one wants to see it. No one's going to come out to support me to beat up this guy in Street Fighter. It's a complete one-sided, lopsided thing. Why does Craig want to do it? Because once again, he's trying to capitalize and bank on drama. So he thinks if we did this, right, even if he loses, all my detractors will go to his stream and shower him with super chats and support again. Because it dried up again, right? It dried up.
I mean, who doesn't like money? Come on now. I'm not gonna say I don't like money. I'm not a liar.
So now, how do I milk it again? How do I milk it again? Right? So, it's absolutely ridiculous. I was just like, what is he talking about? First of all, I outright said to everyone, I want nothing to do with side-scrollers. I want nothing to do with anyone. I'm done with drama, right? I said, I am completely of the mentality now. There's absolutely no one out there on the internet that has any kind of honest interest in giving me a fair shake. All they want to do is create drama for personal benefit. That's all it is. They realize that the more drama they stir up, my detractors will literally go throw them money because my detractors are brain-dead idiots and will support anyone who says something negative about me, even if it's meaningful or even meant that it's serious or not. Like, literally, I know for a fact there's people who've gone out there and talked shit about me just to have people come throw the money that day. But the people are so dumb, they don't realize that. They're that dumb. I mean, that's the level of intelligence of my detractors. They'll throw money at anyone because they're fucking morons, okay? So, it's just crazy. Like, what are you talking about? On what planet would you email me and contact me and say, you're challenging me to a set of Street Fighter, right? You literally put me over the coals for several months. You did several streams on me, shit-talking me, saying I'm an awful person, right? And, you know, deriding me to milk money out of my detractors. You restreamed my streams. You actually had streams titled, Monetize the Detractors. Monetize the Haters, right? Why the fuck would I play Street Fighter with you? You are officially the dumbest motherfucker I've ever heard of now. I mean, wow, you have to be... There must be a vacuous emptiness in your brain to think that I would do anything with you moving forward. I mean, holy shit, right? Anyway, but that's the point I'm making. That's just one example, by the way. People are still constantly trying to pull me into their vortex of bullshit, okay? And I am just ignoring it all. I'm not gonna bite on any of this nonsense. I'm just gonna sit here in my lane, making content for you guys, and having absolutely nothing to do with any of it. I want nothing to do with these people. I'm just, you know, it doesn't matter who it is. I don't care if it's fucking Wings or Boogie or Keemstar, Review Tech USA, fucking side scrollers, shit fuckers, you know, whatever the fuck they are. I don't have nothing to do with any of these people. Because there have been a bunch of people trying to involve me in shit. There's been, again, I don't talk about this stuff. After the podcast fell through with Boogie and Wings, 2 other podcasts have offered to have me on their show. One of them was actually quite prominent.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
And I said, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm done with it, you know. I'm not playing that game anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. I had this weird-ass dream where, you know how sometimes when you have a dream, you dream that you're, like, in your real house, but it's not your real house? It is, but it isn't. So I had a dream where, like, I was in the house, but the house was, like, giant and weird, almost like a warehouse, but yet I knew it was my house, and it had rooms that were the same. And I don't know, I just a weird dream. Just think of how weird this is. My wife says, I noticed something weird in the garage. So I go in there, and it looks like the garage door is somehow been messed with. Like, you could see through it, like someone pried it open or something, right? And I'm looking around in the garage, and for some reason in our garage, there's a giant shipping container, which would never fit in our real garage, which is what I mean. It's our house, but it's not, right? And in the shipping container is some guy who's a stranger, shouldn't be in our house, and he's got, like, earbuds in. And I'm yelling at him, like, hey, who the hell are you? Get the hell out of my house. He's not listening. So I grab, like, I don't know, a rake or something. I don't even have a rake, but I grab a rake, and I yell at him again, and he turns around, and all of a sudden, his whole demeanor changes. He becomes incensed, like he's ready to kill me. So he charges at me, and I bonk him in the head with the rake, and somehow he dies.
Well, obviously, if you run into me, you're going to be in trouble.
Okay? So now the rest of my dream becomes, oh no, I killed someone in my house in self-defense. What do I do? So I immediately call the police, but all of a sudden, my home becomes a giant convention center where each room has people attending like a convention. So like there's one room with arcade machines, and people are playing arcade machines, and there's another room where there's like people hanging out with drinks and food, and there's another room where there's like Street Fighter players playing. I told you, this is a weird-ass dream. So anyway, basically what happens is people go into, like, the garage, and they fuck with this shipping container and the dead body, and they completely contaminate the crime scene. So now any evidence of what actually happened has been disturbed. There's dogs and Shih Tzu dogs going in there and pissing and shitting all over it. I'm like, I told you, this is a weird dream. So by the end of the dream, the weirdest thing happens. So it's the end of the dream, right? And the whole thing ends. Everyone leaves, and I'm like, wait a minute. Where are the police? The police never showed up. And you want to know what I think it is? It's me having this thought in the back of my head from over a month ago when someone stole a tire off of my car in the parking lot of the local mall, and we filed a police report, and the police never followed up with us. They didn't care. The local police here actually thought that theft of a tire off of a car, even though there were security cameras in the lot that literally saw the whole thing and could have led to someone being prosecuted, the police didn't bother following up and never contacted us. So I think that's what it was. Like, in my mind, you know, in the subconscious, now thinking, geez, even if a murder was committed, the police don't care anymore. You know? I don't know. I don't think that. But it's kind of messed up that a crime happens to you, and you file a police report, it's on record, and the police just don't bother ever even giving you a phone call. They don't give a shit about it. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? That's modern society in America anyway.
Alright. Alrighty, everybody. That is the show. What I'm going to do right now is upload the first 2 parts to the channel. So if you missed today's stream, you can watch that. If you're a channel member, I'm going to make this archived stream live right away. So you'll be able to watch the entirety of the stream after the fact on demand. You don't have to wait later on in the week for it to go live. As you can see, tips were abysmal. Literally one of the slowest streams I've ever had in my life right now. I don't know why. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Still has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. no decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity, is the guy who just doesn't get reality.